St. Joseph's College for Women Autonomous, Visakhapatnam, Department of English welcomes you to the online course on Professional Communication in Practice. Module 4, Legal and Courtroom Communication. Facilitated by Dr. Tonya Grace, Assistant Professor, Department of English. In this session, we will be dealing with the topic communicating with clients, judges, and other legal professionals. And by the end of this topic, learners will be able to understand the importance of legal communication, learn professional ways to communicate with clients and judges, identify different communication styles in legal settings, develop confidence in courtroom and client interaction, build strong professional relationships, and avoid common communication mistakes in law practice. Let me introduce the topic. Legal communication is an essential skill for lawyers and legal professionals. It ensures clarity, professionalism, and effective delivery of legal information. It includes communication with clients, judges, opposing lawyers, and court staff and legal professionals. The purpose of legal communication is to maintain professionalism and ensure justice through clear communication. To communicate with clients. Now let's look at the importance of client communication. Good client communication helps to build trust and confidence. It helps to understand the legal problems clearly, provides accurate legal advice, and maintains professional relationships. For example, a lawyer who listens carefully can better understand the client's case and provides correct legal solutions. Now let's look at the key principles of client communication. Use simple and clear language. Listen actively to client concerns. Maintain confidentiality. Be honest and transparent. Show empathy and patience. For example, instead of using complex legal terms, explain in simple words. Bail means temporary release from jail until the court hearing. Now let us look at some tips on verbal communication with clients. Verbal communication with clients includes client interviews, consultations, and phone calls. And one has to speak politely and respectfully, ask relevant questions, avoid interrupting, confirm understanding. For example, can you please explain what happened on that day? Coming to written communication with clients, it includes emails, legal notices, case updates, and letters. And tips for written communication are: use formal tone, be clear and concise, avoid legal jargon, provide complete information. For example, while emailing, dear client, this is to inform you that your next court hearing is scheduled for 10th March. Now we'll look at how to communicate with judges. Communication with judges must be respectful, formal, clear, and professional. Let's look at the courtroom etiquette. Address the judge as Your Honor. Stand while speaking and speak only when permitted. Avoid interrupting and maintain professional body language. For example, may it please the court, I would like to present my argument. How to present arguments clearly. While speaking to judges, be well prepared. Use legal facts and evidence. Speak confidently, be brief and relevant. For example, use formal tone, be clear and concise, avoid legal jargon, provide complete information. For example, Your Honor, According to Section 420 of IPC, the accused has committed fraud. In this slide, we are going to look at how to present arguments clearly among legal professionals, like while communicating with opposition lawyers. One has to maintain professionalism, avoid personal conflicts, use respectful language, and focus on legal issues. For example, we request the documents related to this issue for further proceedings. Let's see how to communicate with court staff. Court staff includes clerks, registrars, and court officers. While communicate with them, one needs to be polite and respectful, provide correct documents, and follow court procedures. For example, good morning, I would like to submit these case documents. So far we have seen verbal and written communication. Now let's look at the nonverbal communication in legal field. Nonverbal communication includes body language, eye contact, facial expressions, and professional dress. So it is important because it creates a positive impression and builds a conducive atmosphere in the court. Let's look at the common mistakes that are to be avoided. Using complicated legal language with clients, interrupting judges or others, lack of preparation, speaking too fast, and showing disrespect. For example, arguing emotionally instead of using facts can weaken the case. These are some of the benefits of effective legal communication. It builds professional reputation and improves client satisfaction. It helps win cases, ensures smooth legal proceedings, and strengthens professional relationships. And to conclude, effective communication with clients, judges, and legal professionals is essential for a successful legal career. Clear, respectful, and professional communication ensures justice and builds trust in the legal system.